everyone, I'm Cindy, and welcome back to English TalkNest, a cozy corner where we don't just learn English, we live it. If you've clicked on this video, thank you so much for being here. Before we dive in, if you enjoy learning English in a real, natural, and emotional way, please don't forget to like this video and subscribe. It really helps more learners like you find our community. All right, let's begin. Today, we're going on a journey together. Not a grammar lesson, not a list of rules, but a journey into the real world of English, where people speak fast, react naturally, and express themselves with emotion. You know, many learners say, I understand English in my head, but when I listen to real people, everything disappears. Or, I can make sentences, but I sound flat, not natural, not alive. And that's exactly what we'll fix today. We're going to train your ears, your mind, and your voice to feel English. Let's start simple. Imagine you're at a small coffee shop in London. The smell of roasted beans fills the air. The barista smiles and says, "Hey there, what can I get started for you?" Now, many learners might freeze. Get started for me? What does that mean? But it's just a friendly, casual way of saying, what would you like to order? So instead of saying, coffee please, you could say, I'll grab an iced latte please. Or, could I get a cappuccino with oat milk? Listen again and shadow it with me. I'll grab an iced latte please. Could I get a cappuccino with oat milk? Do you hear the rhythm? Native speakers don't rush every word. They flow. Could I get a cappuccino with oat milk? There's music in it. Try saying it again. Feel that flow. Now, imagine you're with a friend. You've just sat down with your drinks. Your friend says, "Man, this place is cozy, isn't it?" And you could respond, "Yeah, totally. It's got such a chill vibe." Let's shadow that. "Yeah, totally. It's got such a chill vibe." That's a natural, modern way to sound friendly and relaxed. Don't worry about the slang. Chill vibe just means a comfortable atmosphere. Now say it again. "Yeah, totally. It's got such a chill vibe." Feel the tone, warm, connected, simple. Let's keep going. The barista brings your drinks and says, "Here you go, one iced latte and a cappuccino with oat milk." You smile and reply, "Thanks a lot," or "Appreciate it." Those two phrases, "thanks a lot" and "appreciate it," are short but powerful. They sound polite, friendly, and natural. Now shadow it again. "Thanks a lot." "Appreciate it." And you can add more feeling by using your voice. Warm tone, small smile, because English isn't just about words, it's about energy. Now, let's practice reacting naturally in conversation. This is what helps you sound alive. Your friend says, "I finally finished my project last night." And instead of just saying, "Oh, nice," you can react more warmly. "That's awesome. You must feel relieved." Shadow it with me. "That's awesome. You must feel relieved." Or another way, "No way. You actually pulled an all-nighter?" That means you stayed up all night. Shadow again. "No way. You actually pulled an all-nighter?" Reactions like these make you sound real, like you're truly in the moment. Now, one more scene. You're planning something fun. You ask your friend, "So, what are you up to this weekend?" That's a common, friendly question meaning, what are your plans? Your friend replies, "I might go hiking if the weather's nice." You can answer, "Oh, that sounds great. Where are you going?" Let's shadow that. "Oh, that sounds great. Where are you going?" Notice the tone. It rises slightly at the end. That rising tone shows interest. Now your turn. Say it naturally with interest. "Oh, that sounds great. Where are you going?" Good. This is how you make English feel alive. You listen, shadow, and feel the meaning, not just translate it. So far, we've been in a cozy coffee shop, practicing how to order, react, and connect naturally. In the next part, we'll move into real daily life conversations, how to talk about your day, your plans, and feelings in ways that sound real and confident. All right, let's keep going. Now that we've warmed up with some friendly cafe conversations, let's step into everyday English. the kind you use with friends, coworkers, or even strangers. Remember, the goal is not to sound perfect, it's to sound real. So let's practice sounding natural, confident, and emotionally connected. Imagine it's a weekday morning. You're getting ready for work or school, and your friend texts you, "Hey, how's your morning going?" Instead of just replying, "Fine," or "Good," which sounds flat, try adding emotion and detail. "Pretty good, actually. I grabbed a coffee and I'm trying to wake up." Now shadow that. "Pretty good, actually. I grabbed a coffee and I'm trying to wake up." You see? It's more alive. You're painting a little picture. That's what natural English sounds like. Small details, warm tone. Let's do another one. Someone asks you, "How was your weekend?" You could just say, "It was okay," but let's make it sound more conversational. Try, "It was nice, actually. I went to the beach with some friends. The weather was perfect." Shadow it with me. "It was nice, actually. I went to the beach with some friends. The weather was perfect." Notice how actually softens your tone. It makes it sound friendly, reflective. Now, add one more personal touch. "It was nice, actually. I went to the beach with some friends. The weather was perfect. Not too hot, not too windy." Shadow again. Not too hot, not too windy. It's simple, but that rhythm, not too hot, not too windy, makes you sound naturally fluent. Now, imagine you're the one asking questions. Let's practice some easy ways to keep a conversation going. Instead of just nodding and saying, "Oh," you can use interest phrases like, "Really? That sounds fun." "No kidding." "Oh, wow, that must have been amazing." Let's shadow them together. "Really? That sounds fun." "No kidding." "Oh, wow, that must have been amazing." Each one adds energy. In English, interest keeps the conversation alive. Now, sometimes you'll want to show empathy when someone shares something difficult. For example, your coworker says, "I've been feeling exhausted lately." You could respond, "I get that. It's been a crazy week for me too." Shadow that. "I get that. It's been a crazy week for me too." Or, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you getting enough rest?" Shadow. "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Are you getting enough rest?" These small emotional touches make your English feel human. Now, let's move to talking about plans and goals, a great way to practice speaking in the future tense naturally. Imagine your friend asks, "So, what's your plan for next month?" You could say, "I'm planning to take a short trip to Japan. I've been dreaming of it for years." Shadow it. "I'm planning to take a short trip to Japan. I've been dreaming of it for years." Or another example, "I'm thinking of starting a YouTube channel, but honestly, I'm a bit nervous." Shadow. "I'm thinking of starting a YouTube channel, but honestly, I'm a bit nervous." You see, adding emotion, "I've been dreaming of it," or "I'm a bit nervous," makes your English come alive. Now, let's flip the roles. You're the one asking questions. Here are a few natural, warm ways to ask about someone's future plans. Got anything exciting coming up? Do you have any trips planned? What are you most looking forward to this month? Shadow them. Got anything exciting coming up? Do you have any trips planned? What are you most looking forward to this month? Short, smooth, and full of curiosity, just how real English feels. All right, let's make it more interactive. I'll say one sentence and you complete it in your own way. I'll pause after each one. I'm planning to. I'm really looking forward to. This weekend I might. Nice. That's how you personalize your English, by connecting it to your life. Now, let's add a quick mindset tip. Many learners think they have to speak like native speakers to sound natural. But the truth is, natural English isn't about accent. It's about connection. If your English shows warmth, emotion, and interest, people won't notice your grammar. They'll notice you. So don't aim for perfect English.
aim for human English. In the next part, we'll move into more dynamic conversations, the kind that happen when you meet new people, introduce yourself, or talk about your hobbies. We'll practice not just what to say, but how to say it, with rhythm, flow, and confidence.
Let's keep the conversation flowing. Now imagine you've just met someone new, maybe at a class, a party, or even while traveling. You want to sound confident, relaxed, and friendly, not robotic or overly formal. So let's practice how to introduce yourself naturally and connect fast. You walk up to someone and say, "Hey, I don't think we've met. I'm Anna." That's a natural, friendly opening, not too formal, not too shy. Now shadow it. "Hey, I don't think we've met. I'm Anna." The rhythm here is gentle. Notice the pause before your name. That short pause helps your voice sound calm and confident. Now imagine they respond, "Oh, hey, I'm David. Nice to meet you." You could reply, "Nice to meet you too. How do you know everyone here?" That's a beautiful, easy way to keep the talk going. You're not just saying, "Hi," you're opening a door to more conversation. Shadow it with me. "Nice to meet you too. How do you know everyone here?" The phrase, "How do you know everyone here?" is flexible. It works at parties, events, or even study groups. Let's try another example. You're meeting someone at a language exchange. You could say, "So, how long have you been learning English?" And they might say, "About 2 years. Still struggling with speaking, though." You could respond, "Oh, same here. I'm always trying to sound more natural." Shadow it. "Oh, same here. I'm always trying to sound more natural." Notice how this reply creates connection. You're not correcting them, you're relating to them. That's how real friendships start in English. Now, let's move to talking about hobbies, one of the easiest and most enjoyable ways to practice English. Someone asks you, "What do you usually do for fun?" Instead of saying, "I like music," let's expand it. "I'm really into indie music. I love discovering small local bands." Shadow that. "I'm really into indie music. I love discovering small local bands." "I'm really into" is one of the most natural ways to talk about your interests. You can use it for anything. "I'm really into photography." "I'm really into cooking Asian food." "I'm really into hiking on weekends." Let's shadow all three. "I'm really into photography." "I'm really into cooking Asian food." "I'm really into hiking on weekends." You see how smooth that sounds? Short, natural, and modern. Now, let's practice reacting to someone's hobby. They say, "I'm into painting." You can respond with interest. "That's awesome. What kind of stuff do you paint?" Shadow that. "That's awesome. What kind of stuff do you paint?" Or, "Oh, wow, I've always wanted to learn painting. It seems so relaxing." Shadow. "Oh, wow, I've always wanted to learn painting. It seems so relaxing." See how the rhythm flows easily? English isn't just about speed, it's about tone. Now, imagine you're talking about weekend plans again. You ask, "Do you usually go out on weekends?" They say, "Sometimes, but I usually just chill at home." You can reply, "Same here. I love having a lazy Sunday, just coffee, music, and movies." Shadow that. "Same here. I love having a lazy Sunday, just coffee, music, and movies." It's casual and expressive. You're sharing your vibe, not just information. Let's make it more expressive with positive connection phrases. Here are a few powerful ones you can use in almost any conversation. "I totally get that." "That sounds lovely." "Good for you." "I love that idea." Shadow them. "I totally get that." "That sounds lovely." "Good for you." "I love that idea." These short phrases show warmth, and warmth makes you memorable. Now, let's try a short role play. Imagine this. You and a friend are walking in the park. You say, The weather's amazing today, isn't it? Your friend says, yeah, finally. It's been raining all week. You say, tell me about it. I almost forgot what the sun looks like. Shadow the whole exchange. The weather's amazing today, isn't it? Yeah, finally. It's been raining all week. Tell me about it. I almost forgot what the sun looks like. That's fun, light, and full of real-life rhythm. Now, let's talk about how to share opinions naturally. Instead of saying, I think so, try, yeah, I'd say that's true. I kind of agree with that. Not really, to be honest. Shadow them. Yeah, I'd say that's true. I kind of agree with that. Not really, to be honest. When you use soft tones like I'd say or kinda, your English sounds more relaxed and confident. That's how real conversations work: flexible, emotional, and fluid. Let's keep this flow going. In the next part, we'll step into emotional English, how to express feelings like happiness, surprise, frustration, and excitement so that your words carry emotion, not just meaning. We'll also shadow longer, more expressive sentences that make you sound truly fluent. Now that you've got the rhythm of everyday talk, let's dive deeper into emotional English. This is where many learners struggle. You can describe what you do, but not always how you feel. Yet real English, the English people use to connect, inspire, comfort, comes from emotion. So in this part, we'll practice feeling words, expressive phrases, and natural reactions that make your English sound alive. Let's begin with positive emotions. You just got good news. Maybe you passed an exam or got a job offer. You could say, I'm so happy. But let's make it more natural. Try, I'm over the moon. Or, I'm so thrilled right now, I can't stop smiling. Shadow them. I'm over the moon. I'm so thrilled right now, I can't stop smiling. Those expressions add color and energy to your English. Now, imagine a friend tells you something exciting. For example, guess what? I just got my visa approved. You can respond, no way, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. Shadow it. No way, that's amazing. I'm so happy for you. You can even add genuine emotion in your voice, excitement, joy, connection, because when you speak English with feeling, people don't just understand your words, they feel them. Now let's practice surprise and disbelief. Imagine someone says, I met Taylor Swift at a cafe once. You react, wait, seriously? That's insane! Shadow. Wait, seriously? That's insane! Or another version. Are you kidding me? That's unbelievable! Shadow. Are you kidding me? That's unbelievable! These are super common phrases in spoken English, and tone is everything. Make your voice rise with emotion like you actually mean it. Now, let's move to frustration or disappointment, but gently. Sometimes things don't go as planned. You could say, ugh, that's so annoying. Or, I was so ready and then everything got canceled. Shadow both. Ugh, that's so annoying. I was so ready and then everything got canceled. You can also express it calmly. I'm a bit frustrated, to be honest. Shadow. I'm a bit frustrated, to be honest. Notice how a bit softens your emotion. It keeps your English polite and emotionally balanced, just like real conversations. Now for relief, that moment when stress finally disappears. You can say, whew, I'm so glad that's over. Or, what a relief. I was so nervous about that interview. Shadow them. Whew, I'm so glad that's over.
What a relief. I was so nervous about that interview. The small interjection, whew, might seem tiny, but it's powerful. It adds realism. Native speakers use it all the time. Now let's shift into encouragement and support. When someone you care about feels down, your English tone can show kindness. Your friend says, "I feel like I'm not improving at all." You could respond, "Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing better than you think." Shadow that. "Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. You're doing better than you think." Or, "Progress takes time. You're getting there. Just keep going." Shadow. "Progress takes time. You're getting there. Just keep going." That's not just vocabulary, it's emotional English. It builds connection, warmth, trust. Let's practice emotional adjectives together. Repeat after me slowly. Grateful, confused, disappointed, proud, relieved, excited, nervous, peaceful, motivated, touched. Now let's use some in sentences. Shadow all of them one by one. Feel each emotion in your voice. Don't just repeat, express. I feel grateful for all the little things in my life. I feel grateful for all the little things in my life. I was really nervous before the presentation. I was really nervous before the presentation. I'm so proud of myself for not giving up. I'm so proud of myself for not giving up. That message really touched me. That message really touched me. Excellent job. You're doing great. Now let's do a short emotional dialogue together. You say, "Hey, are you okay? You look a bit tired." Your friend says, "Yeah, just a long day at work." You say, "I get that. Go easy on yourself tonight. You deserve a break." Shadow it. "Hey, are you okay? You look a bit tired." "Yeah, just a long day at work." "I get that. Go easy on yourself tonight. You deserve a break." That's emotional fluency. Not big words, just empathy, spoken clearly and sincerely. Now let's imagine another one, a happy moment. Your friend says, "I finally finished my final project." You say, "Oh my gosh, congrats! You must feel so proud of yourself." Shadow that. "Oh my gosh, congrats! You must feel so proud of yourself." When you speak like this, people feel your energy, and that's how your English becomes memorable. So remember this. Fluency isn't just about grammar or vocabulary. It's about connection. When you speak with emotion, people remember how you made them feel. In the next part, we'll step into social English, conversations with colleagues, small talk with new people, and polite everyday interactions that help you sound confident anywhere, in cafes, offices, or on the street.
All right, now that you can express emotions naturally, let's bring that energy into social English. These are the conversations that happen every day with coworkers, new people, or strangers in polite situations. It's where tone, rhythm, and kindness matter most. So let's make your English sound confident, friendly, and genuinely warm. Let's start with small talk, that light conversation people use to build comfort. Imagine you walk into the office kitchen or join a new class. Someone says, "Morning, how's it going?" Instead of replying with just, "Fine," try, "Pretty good, thanks. How about you?" Or, "Not bad at all. Just need a bit more coffee." Shadow them. "Pretty good, thanks. How about you?" "Not bad at all. Just need a bit more coffee." These are small details, but they show your English has personality. Now, imagine you're at a meeting or group discussion. Someone shares an idea. You can sound polite and professional by saying,
That's an interesting point. Or, I totally see where you're coming from. Shadow both. That's an interesting point. I totally see where you're coming from. These phrases help you sound open-minded. They show respect for others' opinions even before you share your own. Then, when you want to share your thought, say, "If I may add something," or "Actually, I was thinking the same thing." Shadow again. If I may add something, "Actually, I was thinking the same thing." Professional, smooth, and friendly. That's the balance we want. Now let's move to everyday politeness, the kind of English that builds trust. When someone helps you, maybe they hand you a document or hold the door, don't just say thanks. Try these instead. "Thanks a bunch." "You're a lifesaver." "I really appreciate it." Shadow them. "Thanks a bunch." "You're a lifesaver." "I really appreciate it." And if you want to sound extra warm, "Thanks so much, that means a lot." Shadow. "Thanks so much, that means a lot." Your tone matters more than the words themselves. Smile as you say it. Now let's talk about apologies, because being polite isn't just about saying sorry, it's about how you say it. Here are a few natural ways. "Sorry about that, my bad." "I didn't mean to interrupt." "Oh, sorry, I didn't realize." Shadow them. "Sorry about that, my bad." "I didn't mean to interrupt." "Oh, sorry, I didn't realize." And when you need to be more formal, "I apologize for the confusion. Thank you for your patience." Shadow. "I apologize for the confusion. Thank you for your patience." See how polite English isn't stiff, it's thoughtful. Now let's move to casual compliments, one of the best ways to create connection. Here are some natural examples. "That jacket looks great on you." "I love your energy today." "You've got a really nice accent." "That's a brilliant idea." Shadow them. "That jacket looks great on you." "I love your energy today." "You've got a really nice accent." "That's a brilliant idea." Compliments, when sincere, open hearts, and open conversations. Now imagine you're chatting in a group and you want to include others. You can say, "What do you think, Sam?" Or, "I'd love to hear your opinion." Or, "That's a good question. Anyone else?" Shadow these. "What do you think, Sam?" "I'd love to hear your opinion." "That's a good question. Anyone else?" See how naturally inclusive that sounds? It shows confidence and respect, two of the most beautiful traits in spoken English. Next, let's talk about leaving conversations politely. You might need to go, but you still want to sound friendly. Try, "Anyway, I should get going. It was great talking to you." Or, "I've got to run, but let's catch up soon." Or, "I'll let you get back to it. Take care." Shadow them. "Anyway, I should get going. It was great talking to you." "I've got to run, but let's catch up soon." Or, "I'll let you get back to it. Take care." Every native speaker uses these. Short, smooth, kind. Now let's imagine a polite moment in public, asking for help. You're in a store and you can say, "Excuse me, could you help me find this item?" Or, "Hi, sorry to bother you. Do you know where this is?" Shadow. "Excuse me, could you help me find this item?" Or, "Hi, sorry to bother you. Do you know where this is?" Then, when you're done, say, "Thanks so much for your help." Shadow it. "Thanks so much for your help." Small gestures, polite tone, they make your English feel warm and approachable anywhere in the world. Now, here's a secret most native speakers know. Politeness in English isn't about fancy vocabulary. It's about emotion management. It's knowing how to soften your words, show gratitude, and sound easy to talk to. And that comes from practice, from listening, shadowing, and repeating with feeling. In the next part, we'll put everything together: emotional English, natural rhythm, connection phrases, and polite fluency into real-life situations, like meeting new people, giving compliments, reacting naturally, and ending conversations gracefully. This is where your English will truly start to feel alive.
All right, welcome to the final part of this full shadowing journey. Now it's time to bring everything together: emotion, tone, politeness, and connection into real-life fluency. Imagine this part as a walk through your English-speaking day. From meeting people, chatting, reacting, to saying goodbye, all in natural, confident English. Let's begin with meeting someone new. You meet someone for the first time at an event. You can say, "Hey, nice to meet you. I've heard great things about you. It's such a pleasure to finally meet you in person. How's your day going so far?" Shadow them. "Hey, nice to meet you. I've heard great things about you. It's such a pleasure to finally meet you in person. How's your day going so far?" Now imagine they ask you about yourself. Instead of a short, "I'm a student," or "I work in marketing," you can say, "I'm currently studying design. I love anything creative." Or, "I work in marketing. It's busy, but I enjoy the challenge." Shadow again. "I'm currently studying design. I love anything creative. I work in marketing. It's busy, but I enjoy the challenge." That little extra detail makes your English sound more alive and friendly. Next, keeping a conversation going. This is where most learners stop too early. But in English, the magic happens when you react. Someone says, "I just got back from a trip to Japan." You could reply, "That sounds amazing. What was your favorite part?" Or, "Oh, I've always wanted to go there. How was the food?" Shadow them. "That sounds amazing. What was your favorite part?" "Oh, I've always wanted to go there. How is the food?" See, you're not just listening, you're showing interest. That's what makes conversations flow. Now let's add positive reactions, short, natural phrases that native speakers use all the time. Here are a few to shadow. "No way! That's awesome!" "Oh, really? That's so cool!" "Wow, good for you!" "I totally get that." "You're kidding!" Shadow them. "No way! That's awesome!" "Oh, really? That's so cool!" "Wow, good for you!" "I totally get that." "You're kidding!" These quick reactions help your English sound spontaneous and real. Now let's move to talking about plans and hobbies. Instead of saying just, "I like watching movies," you can expand naturally. "I love watching mystery movies. They keep me guessing till the end." Instead of, "I like traveling," say, "I love traveling. Discovering new food and meeting locals is the best part." Shadow these. "I love watching mystery movies. They keep me guessing till the end." "I love traveling. Discovering new food and meeting locals is the best part." It's small changes like this that turn simple English into fluent, expressive English. Now imagine someone shares good news with you. You can say, "That's wonderful. Congratulations." "You totally deserve it. I'm so happy for you." Shadow. "That's wonderful. Congratulations." "You totally deserve it. I'm so happy for you." And if someone shares something difficult, respond with warmth. "I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds tough. Are you okay? I can imagine that wasn't easy." Shadow them. "I'm sorry to hear that. That sounds tough. Are you okay? I can imagine that wasn't easy." Fluency isn't only about speaking fast, it's about feeling connected. Now let's move to ending conversations naturally. You can say, "It was really nice talking to you. I had a great chat. Let's catch up again soon. I'll see you around. Take care." Shadow these. "It was really nice talking to you. I had a great chat. Let's catch up again soon. I'll see you around. Take care." And when you're leaving a group, "All right, guys, I'm heading out. Have a great one." Shadow it.
All right, guys, I'm heading out. Have a great one. Natural, effortless, real. Now take a deep breath. You've practiced emotional expression, polite fluency, connection phrases, and natural rhythm. This is how you move from learning English to living in English. And remember, shadowing isn't about perfection. It's about rhythm, flow, and emotion. The more you feel the sentence, the more naturally it will come out of you. So keep listening, repeating, and feeling every phrase. That's how you build your English instinct, not just vocabulary, but voice. Before we wrap up, if this video helped you feel more confident in English, don't forget to tap like and subscribe to English TalkNest for more natural English fluency sessions like this. And if you'd like, share in the comments. Which sentence or phrase today made you feel the most natural in English? I'd love to hear your answer. You're doing amazing. Keep showing up, keep shadowing, and keep growing in English. Because fluency isn't something you chase, it's something you grow into. One feeling, one phrase, one real conversation at a time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video, here on English TalkNest, where you don't just learn English, you live it.